Well, this morning, some big changes coming to the Milford School District. The Board of Ed there approved a plan late last night to close several schools and renovate the rest.
Questions now about the timeline and how to pay for the estimated price tag of more than $1 billion. Your reporter Owen Kingsley live in Milford this morning about what comes next. Good morning.
Good morning. There is no denying the need for some sort of upgrade. Many of these school buildings here in Milford are more than 50 years old, and it's getting costly to keep up with that maintenance. Still, last night, some parents here in this city are speaking out against the idea of consolidating any of these schools. Between two consolidation plans on the table, the Milford Board of Ed ultimately chose the option with the fastest results, but a higher upfront cost. These are not results you'll see anytime soon. Babies born this year will be graduating high school when construction of this project is complete in 2044. Over the next 2 decades, Milford will close 2 of the city's 8 elementary schools, Calf Penn and Meadowside, then consolidate from 3 to 2 middle schools, closing Harborside. Both high schools in the city will remain open and undergo renovations. Several Milford parents voiced their frustrations with consolidating the city's schools at all, some feeling they didn't have enough say in this decision.
We want to be partners with you, and sometimes it feels really challenging to be your partner.
Change is scary, I'm not going to pretend it's not, but we also have to keep in mind what these nice schools want to mean for us.
Now, this entire project will cost the city about $1.5 billion. It's unclear right now exactly which school will close first and when. Your reporter live in Milford, I'm Owen Kingsley, Channel 3.